So it's 8:58 p.m. and on August the 15th of 2021. And I just want to say, if you were watching my live feed of the plasma, let me flip this around right here, and you may still be over there. This is the live feed of the plasma that I was filming from the Netherlands, and they literally cut my feed off just like that. That's what they did. They cut my live feed. So I didn't do it. Hello there, Apple Brooks. So I didn't do it at all. I promise you I did not do it. They cut it on me. They cut my live feed just like that, you all. So obviously when they cut your live feed like they did mine, they don't want you knowing or even seeing what I'm sharing, okay? It's a threat. That's how I take it. It's a threat to them that we're showing something that we should not show, like this plasma, because this is a life form, okay? This is a life form right here, and they didn't want you to see it. So boom, there was no questions asked. They did the same thing to me on my Facebook, I think 2 days ago, cut me right off just like they did on this phone, just like that. They did it at, not at my router, they did it on a higher level. Yeah, I think it's somebody in YouTube cut my feed, or some kind of agency that's watching me cut my feed. They cut my feed. That's what happened. They don't want me showing you this. This plasma is living, and these lights are attracting this plasma, is what they're doing. They're attracting the plasma. You can see how it is a life form. Is what it is. Yeah. So boom. Now, if I was just showing something, let me just say this. Let me say this. If I was showing something that was of no importance, they wouldn't cut my live feed. They wouldn't. Why would you want to stop somebody showing something that's pure nonsense? You wouldn't want to stop somebody showing something that is pure nonsense, because all you have to do is, the YouTube's full of videos like that. They're nonsense. The most ridiculous things are allowed, but when you show something like this, boom, you get your feed cut. You know why? Because it's not nonsense. It's something very scientific, something very serious occurring with this plasma. Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't have any reason to cut anybody off for showing something like that. They wouldn't, if it did not mean something. So that's very significant, what I was showing. Extremely, extremely significant. And if you've ever been on the YouTube and you've been sharing something of importance, and you notice that something happens, it's because you showed something that was a big no-no, just like this. This is a big no-no, you all. They are portals forming, because that's what happens when the sky recedes like a scroll, according to the Holy Quran and in the Bible. A portal then opens, and that's what they say in this movie, this plasma apocalypse. It's when the plasma appears and the sky recedes. It's a portal to the other dimension. That's what happens. And they're real. They're real. Okay, that's right, David. That's what was brought up in this article that I read. How can plasma escape the magnetic field of the Earth? That's right. How can it? Well, they say the the magnetic field is weakening in some areas. It weakens every day in certain areas. There's weak points. And there's certain areas around the earth, and they know it, that they look for these weak areas and to see if they can like poke through it. That's what they try to do, but that's what's going to happen. The Earth's magnetic field is going to collapse one day. I think they said when the poles flip or something. And so they have to put up this magnetic field on Earth to try to keep that plasma from coming in. That's what that movie said. Yeah. No, we don't want no darkness. We don't want no dark, no dark for humanity. We don't want it. Yes. You know, somebody shared something from the book of Ezekiel about the Lord appearing in a cloud, and there was like said the word rainbow appearance. Well, yeah, it's like a rainbow appearance, so these rainbow colors and stuff. Well, I think it's too late for us to see them because, you know, once you know how to identify them and locate them, you're going to see them. So that's okay. The only thing they do when they cut the live feed and stuff like that, they only solidify the truth. Okay, when you try to suppress something, you give more life to that which you are trying to suppress. You give more validity to it, just like this. A whole lot more validity to it when you suppress it. That's what you do. A whole lot more validity. Because, well, maybe that's what they want to do. Maybe they want to cut the live feed to give validity to it. Maybe somebody does. And then yet maybe somebody don't. I will tell you there is dark plasma that can be birthed off of these. There's dark plasma that can be birthed, and it literally, plasma can have contractions like a woman. It can. And give birth to other plasma. It creates life. It can create its own life. The dark plasma can. Yeah, the magnetic field is, yeah. And they don't want that. They don't want the magnetic field to weaken. They don't. You know what? If I could go to my YouTube channel, if this will even let me go to it, it will. If I can type my name in here, I wish I could find that playlist of that plasma birthing. I really wish I could because it is so cool. I think it's one of the coolest plasma videos I've done, is what I think. I just need to pull up just like one video of mine. See, look at here. I got my name up here. So I found me. I found me on here. Here's some of the, look, they trying to debunk my plasma. Sorry. See, that had so many people trying to debunk me. But you know what? It doesn't stop me at all. It doesn't. I can't let people stop me. I have to continue what I'm doing. I've got till around June of 2022. And after that, I don't know what happens. But if you all didn't know, I do have a playlist. So let's go over here. You can come over here. Let me shrink this down. You go to my playlists. I've got a lot of them. I'm trying to look for the one that said plasma. I can't find it. Oh, here's some web plasma. I've got 40 of them. Let's see what we got right here in the web plasma. Let me pause this. I don't want to see a military tactical thing. You all just bear with me if this will let me show my plasma. Well, no, that's not a plasma, Gina. You're looking at the wrong thing. You all, I don't even know how to navigate my own web page. That's okay. That is quite all right. Okay, web plasma in Dublin. That was pretty cool. This is the very first account of plasma that I did, was in Table Mountain, South Africa when I first noticed it. So let me look at this. There's interdimensional plasma, the plasma webs. Let me zoom this up so you all can see them. This is my playlist. The Binky Land, that no longer is available. The Binky Land is no longer available. This webcam here in Dublin, the web plasma would literally take over their Four Courts building. They moved the camera so I couldn't get a good view of that. Let's look, you all. I'm trying to find the birthing of the web plasma. See, there's some more in Dublin, Ireland, right here. Right there, look at this. Look, plasma web giving birth. I want you all to look at this. This is not a joke. Let me do this, you all. This is so wild. See this right here? This web plasma is literally, it gave birth to this dark plasma right here. And it's having contractions. Hello, O Writer. I just got a message that the live webcam is still going on the live chat is still going on the other webcam. Where they cut me off, and that's what happened. See, look at this. See how that dark plasma crawls up at you all? It shakes, and it gives birth. And it's in my web plasma playlist when it has its contractions. And it's this very live webcam right here that they still have it, but they have it all blurred out so that I can't go there anymore because I wanted to capture more web plasma giving birth. You may say, Gina, that's just dark spots. It's more than dark spots. It starts to give birth. They literally crawl out from underneath it like dirt clods is what they do. And you just got to wait a minute. You see it shaking? There comes a great big one. See, it gave birth to that dark plasma. Look at it crawling up. This is not a joke. It's giving birth to dark plasma. It has contractions, and that stuff crawls out from underneath it. You see it moving? It's like a woman in birth having contractions, is what it is. This is web plasma. Plasma is the fourth state of matter. And this is what it is. It literally wove this, look at it. This is the interdimensional web plasma that is picked up by the webcams. It literally spun this web made of plasma, like a spider web. Then it became a semi-solid like you see right now. And then it literally started having contractions and it gave birth to dark plasma. And this video right here got a lot of shadow banning. When I first started off, it did. See, there it is. It gave birth to that. That's what it did. I want you all to go check this video out right here. The plasma web giving birth to dark matter. That's in my playlist. This is real. I promise you, this stuff is so real. Let me turn my light back on. This is so real. And that's why they cut my live feed. That's why they cut my live feed. And you know, when I stopped filming the web plasma a few months back, the reason I stopped is because all the live webcams that I would get good shots from, they shut them all down. That's why I quit filming the web plasma. That was the reason. And now you see they cut my live feed. It's because there's something to this, you all. Yeah, well, it's okay. It's all right. It really is all right. But you can come over here. You can come to my playlist. Now look at this. See this plasma right here? It's literally attached itself to the four quartz building. This right here, I got some really good footage from this. It literally attached itself to the buildings, and the cameras are picking this up. This is from the other dimension. See? And I just want to say, when you come on here and you start being all unkind, you're going to get yourself deleted, and then you're going to get yourself banned. I'm not playing games, and my moderators aren't playing either. We come here to learn what's going on in the world that we cannot see, what is hidden. That's why we're here. We're trying to discover what's out there so that we can become more knowledgeable and know what to expect from this other dimension in this spiritual realm. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, we don't play. We don't play. This ain't no game. You go somewhere else when you want to play. You ain't going to play here. See, look at this. This one right here, it was all over the place, you all. This web plasma is all over the place. And it has a life of its own. You see how it reaches its tentacles down? It's feeding. It feeds. You can find this video and other videos in my web plasma playlist, is what you can do. Well, according to some scientists, we are going to face a plasma apocalypse one day. They do, because this plasma is growing, and with all these high efficiency plasma lights, they're attracting it on this earth. This Dublin, I can't remember what the live webcam was, but if you go down there, you can see it probably. I'm sure I put a link to it in the, this is from, let me tell you how long ago. This is January 27 of 21. They moved the camera. What happened was they moved the cameras on us. They had that camera down for quite a while. They had it stopped to where it wasn't filming because we were showing too much activity. People were going to the live webcams is what they were doing. Yeah. It is wild. Yeah, if you like to watch some cool stuff, then the plasma is some really, it's a really cool playlist to look at. And I don't know how to close my own playlist. But yeah, if you go to my main page right here, you'll see this, and you'll see a playlist. You can just go down there and pick. You can pick the mysterious stars, the ghost satellite, and the web plasma. There's 40 of them, 40 videos. But I would check that out. I really would check it out. You are just so much. You're you're so very welcome. I am going to go. But I want to thank you all for being on here. And please check out that birthing of the web plasma. That's a very significant, because they said that once plasma was able to change its form and create life and start thinking for itself, it could think for itself, and intelligent, it would be considered a life form. They had some kind of some kind of things they looked for that qualified something as a life form. And the birthing of that plasma, I think, was one of them, because it created life and replicated. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you all for being on here. Thank you, moderators, and I'm going to go over there and see if I can end that other live stream where there's comments or got stuck because they cut me off. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.